The Church's Conservation Trust and the Heritage Lottery Fund are really passionate about built heritage, and through conserving them we get to learn all about the techniques that was used to create them, so learning from our past. In this building alone there's so many craft skills, from the hand carving of the roof to the masonry both inside and outside, to the glazing and the lead roof work. So whenever we have projects like this, we really try and use the building as a living classroom, because by trying to embed training, education and craft skills work into our projects, we're not only getting the result of amazing conserved building, but we're actually starting to create and build towards a sustainable animated workforce for the future of our heritage.
What you need to do, that's right, but wrong. Get it on and go off the back of your trail, drop it.
All right.
Not easy, is it? It's easy once you've done it. That's it. You've got to keep that flat.
Received an email from my boss saying that there was a opportunity of traineeships, which, you know, we're very keen at the college to promote. They're few and far between. The opportunities are quite rare, and you know, I had some lads there with a skill level that I thought were good enough to go out onto site. So we had a class discussion, and obviously there was some tentative inquiries. What's it include? What time have I got to be there? Am I going to get paid? They've been doing the flint mapping. It is a skill because, you know, you've got to blend the new with the old.
Place this bit of flint, it's got a very nice face side. What we're going to do, we're just going to slide it here, nice and tight against the scaffold board. We tend, what's best to use, a bit of bad flint. Just place this at the back to give it a bit more support, so it hasn't got more weight on one side. So it all works out nice and even.
Their range of skills that they brought with them, they've done their first year, they've all completed cavity work and solid bricklaying, but it has been all bricklaying skill. And the introduction to stonework and flint work, the techniques are quite different. They've been telling me today, you know, that the way they put the stone up, it's nothing like we lay bricks. And it's been a good education for them.
I signed up like the split second. Yeah, I definitely was. Then I told Richard to do it with me, and he was wanted to as well. So we're here, and we're willing to do anything to learn, really.
At the moment we're on our 5th week. We've got quite a lot of experience what we've come across. I would love to just be a professional bricklayer. It's one of my hobbies, really. So at the moment I'm working part-time elsewhere.
Well, I'm quite enjoying the traditional work. Like, I'm not used to it. I'm so used to bricklaying now, but it's definitely different, and I like doing new, different things. And this is definitely one of the things that needs to stay. People need to learn, because without the traditional work, what's scrapping to these nice old churches, you know? We done patching up, which is all over there, because there was loads of holes and dents, and we just basically got told to patch them all up, make it all nice and smooth. Some bits got like washed too much, because after you got to leave it to dry and then you wash it over, sponge. And if you do it too much, you're going to start rubbing that in and it will just fall out again, so you got to be very careful.
So did you use just conventional plaster and things like that?
Oh, I think it was horsehair. It's like really old.
Horsehair, yeah.
So it's like quite old.
Mm.
You've got to keep it traditional now.
As you can see around the edges, there's some horsehair. Horsehair, it's very strong. This sort of mix can sort of just mould into place, because the horsehair can just spread, and the mix will just hold into the horsehair, because it's not very light. It's nothing like iron. It's at least 5 times, well, maybe more the thickness. It's yeah, it's phenomenal, really. But it's very good to use. It's very good to use, most certainly.
If we don't start bringing lads on to pick these skills up, it's going to be a case of our heritage buildings are going to be maintained by people from abroad where those skills are still taught. You know, we very much need to create our own base of tradesmen in all areas, and unfortunately, you know, the opportunities for apprenticeships across construction is few and far between, very limited.
What we're of course really excited about is this opportunity of inviting local people who might have had a background in construction or it might be new to them to experience working on a historic building site, and more importantly learning those craft skills that have been used on this building for hundreds of years. So we're really excited to you know, track their experience and track their progress and hopefully give them a really good learning experience.
Pretty much my first time on site, so I found it I was quite unsettled when I first moved, started working here. It was like a bit off, but after like 2-3 weeks I was quite comfortable with it.
It's crazy some of the times we have to get up, but as soon as we get home, that's when you get awarded. Certainly, most certainly.
I actually can't wait to start work. That's my main thing to do. Like just start work and get cracking in life. Start earning money.
Their enthusiasm's been brilliant. I've been getting phone calls on holiday, how much they're loving it. In the end, I've put my phone off.